Okay, so here we go. It's going to be the third attempt in getting a hold of them. I've tried this earlier today. Was unsuccessful to get anybody on the phone, so
thank you for calling Taurus International Manufacturing. Please listen carefully as our menu options have changed. For customer service, please press 1. If you know your party's extension,
we'll find out.
Please note, all calls may be recorded for quality and training purposes. Please have your serial number readily available.
I'm gonna find out about the recoil spring. I mean, I've already given up on it. But
please press 1. For assistance with a new service request, please press 2. For technical support or general questions, please press.
I'm just gonna go technical support. I tried.
Thank you for holding.
Existing order last time. I couldn't get anything.
The next available technician will be with you shortly.
I am going to ask them a couple questions though, in regards to their change, if they have it all. Hoping I can get some answers. I also have a viewer. I got it mixed up last time. The Hill Shepherd, he actually lives in New York and he's unable to have one of these because Taurus don't make 10-shot mags. But I've had a lot of people say that they're going through the same thing that I'm going through right now with parts waiting. I got him mixed up with a couple other people. I get tons of emails. It's really hard to get, or really easy to get people mixed up. So and I just come back from the range doing the Lakeline test with the 100 rounds, and I got everything. It's been soaking for about an hour in Froglube. I just having a hard time finding the motivation to clean it today.
Did you know that you can find the status of your
videos uploading
online? Please visit our website at www.taurususa.com. Select repair status.
Look how dirty that stuff was that I was talking about. That's a follower. Hopefully somebody answers the damn phone. Here's another thing that's kind of disturbing. You know, I mean, why does it take so damn long to answer the phone, man?
Thank you for holding. Assistance is just a moment away.
I mean, every time I've ever had to call,
will be with you
it's always been a different person. I mean, I understand at High Point because there's only limited amount of employees, and anybody that's ever called High Point, you know, you get the same female every single time. So, you know, that poor lady, she's working her ass off. Same thing at Phoenix Arms. Even at Jimenez, there's a guy named Justin that always answers the phone. So, but I know damn well they got more than one person down there. So, you know, it kind of makes me think, man, you know, how
Find all Taurus models at your
many people they got down
visiting
there,
our website
and they still have a hard time answering the damn phone.
www.taurususa.com.
That just tells me there's
You will find models,
way too many people.
downloads, and order a catalog.
Way too many people probably having problems. And, you know, if you go on right on here on YouTube, you know, I mean, you just search Taurus problems. You gotta think that's only a percentage of people, because most people aren't like me that have a YouTube channel and that can reach people. You know, most people, there's average people, you know, older guys that can't get on the internet, don't know how to work their way around the internet, so they have no way of speaking out. And as big as you think it is, there's only a small percentage of YouTubers out here, you know, that are doing this stuff, compared to how many people's in the world. That's freaking ridiculous. 7 minutes and 21 seconds.
We now have chat agents available to assist you during our normal customer service hours.
Then hurry the fuck up.
Our website at www.taurususa.com. In the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, you will see the Chat Now option, available Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. until 10 p.m.
I mean, I consider myself a pretty patient guy. I really do. Working in retail myself, you know, selling firearms and stuff. You know, it's a process to get a gun if anybody's ever bought one. You know, it takes some time to get paperwork and everything filled out. So, you know, over time I've learned to be patient, take my time with one person. But when it comes to this kind of stuff here, man, I find myself irritable really quick. Especially when I got a camera rolling.
Well, it's great to hear at Taurus. My name is Antonio, here to assist. May I have your full name, please?
It is Jason Dalton.
Hello, Mr. Dalton. How can I help you today?
Well, today I was calling in on the status of a recoil spring assembly that I called prior, and it's supposed to be back ordered. I have the order number here for you if you need it.
Okay, what's the order number?
It is 281743.
Alright, let me see here. It said 281743.
Yeah, 281743.
And can you verify your address?
Um,
For 111G2?
that is correct.
Okay, yes, I see the back order here, sir. But currently it still looks like it's on back order. It doesn't look like it has arrived.
Okay.
We're still waiting for inventory for March. That still hasn't come in yet.
Okay.
Because it wouldn't come in until the last week. Now, I'm not saying that it'll be here for that, but you know, it's a better chance that with that inventory coming in, it might be in after that, and we can release the order. But if not, we would have to wait for the following, which would be the end of April.
Oh.
These have been on high demand. I'm not sure how long they've been on back order. Currently, right now, I do know that there's like a company that makes like a stainless steel version of this recoil spring assembly for the 111G2. It works great as an aftermarket. I even got it for myself for my own. I'm not saying you have to do this, but for an alternative and for a recoil spring that's a stainless steel version, ours is only like a plastic, that black one that we have.
Okay.
I would recommend that maybe you try to look into this for the time being while you're waiting.
Do you know offhand what that company is? Is that the Lake line?
Yeah.
Okay. So would that void my warranty at all?
No, it will not. Cool.
Okay. And then I have a couple more questions, just and I don't know if you can answer them or not, but is this a continuous problem with this recoil spring? Do you guys get a lot of orders or whatnot?
I wouldn't know how common it is, but we do know it's like with a lot of wear and tear, it can happen where it might get damaged or to the point where it's like trying to overlap, or to the point where it's not working.
Yeah.
This is just a plastic, recoil spring assembly. It's not really that much of a durable material.
Right.
At least for my own, I still have my plastic one. I just bought the stainless steel one just to buy it. So if that one goes bad, I have my backup, like the one that we have here. But I mean, it could just happen. To be honest, I wouldn't say it's like a super common thing.
Okay.
But it can happen, and it is just a plastic piece, so that's more of a reason why it can happen.
Okay.
But, this other one, the stainless steel one, does work great. We still have you on this back order. It looks like it was set up for you at no charge, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So, as soon as we get this here, we'll automatically be shipping it out to you.
Okay, let me ask you another question too. Is the same spring in the PT 140? Do you know offhand?
I believe it is.
Okay.
Even though it is, it's the same part number, because I'm looking it up right now, and it would still be on back order.
Okay, well, I was just wondering because I have a YouTube channel, and I've had a couple people ask me if it was the same spring in the 40, and I just physically couldn't answer that question for them. So I thought I would.
They do use the same recoil spring because it's the same part number we have for both. That really doesn't change in the design of the firearm.
Okay. Well, I know how Glock does theirs, where they just make the slides heavier or lighter, and they use the same recoil spring. I didn't know if that was the same method you guys use or not.
Right. No, exactly.
Okay.
But yeah, it is. But besides that, would there be anything else I can help out with?
Yeah, I have a question. I don't know if you might be able to answer this or not, neither. I have a viewer that just so happens that he lives in New York, and he's unable to buy the PT 111 because they don't ship with any 10-round magazines. Is there any future going to make 10-round mags for that gun, or so you can ship it into not free states?
As of right now, there hasn't been any talks in that. What he can do is that he would have to have whatever licensed dealer he would send the gun to. They'd have to submit a request, or pretty much in writing, stating that they will honor pinning down the magazine to the state capacity. Right. Yeah. But it's something that whoever they order that from, they have to send that in writing, and at that point, we do send out a magazine, even though it's over capacity. Yeah. We would still send it out with a magazine if we get that request directly from the licensed dealer. Okay. And so as long as the licensed dealer gets back with us, letting us know in writing that they're willing to take responsibility of all that and pinning down a magazine to the capacity, then yes, it's possible. Okay. And then do you know... There's some rumors going around on the internet. So Mark Kressner, he's gone, right? Yeah, it's Anthony Isatelli now. Now, is he did he used to be the CEO of Colt? To be honest, I'm not sure about that much. Okay. Well, I heard rumors, and you know how the internet is. You can't believe half the stuff on there. But and then I also heard that Magpul was somewhat of an investor in Taurus now or something too, which seems... Yeah, I think that's the company that we use with our magazines, if I'm not mistaken. Magpul? Cool. Magpul, it's just, these aren't things that are really always presented to us here. But I believe that's who we use, if I'm not mistaken. Okay.
Well, I appreciate you. I appreciate you talking to me, man. I really hope that between the new CEO and everything, I really hope that things get back on the right track down there at Taurus, because I've had some issues with you guys before in the past, and you know, it kind of like, even with this recoil spring, you know, it just kind of seems like that should be something that should be an inventory, you know, just to be honest. You know, I mean, I'm not trying to jump, you know, kill the middleman or anything, but
I guess out of nowhere, I think they just got high demand where I don't know if customers either order them or they use the ones we had for like firearms that we built here.
Right.
The thing is, a lot of the parts just come from Brazil. We built the guns here.
Okay.
So, you know, I think that's what might have happened, that we might have just had to use whatever we had.
Okay. Well,
to finish some orders and all that.
Like I said, man, I really want to see you guys turn a leaf, because I mean, it is American jobs, and you know, it's especially down there in Florida and stuff. So.
All right. Well, it was a pleasure speaking with Mr. Dalton. And by any chance, anything else I can help out with?
No, that'll do it, man. Like I said, I appreciate you taking time out of your day to answer questions that was not really technical questions.
No worries. That's what we're here for. You can call for any doubts, any questions you have. And as always, sir, thank you for choosing Taurus.
All right.
Have a great day.
All right, brother.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Later. Well, there it is. I think it's kind of funny that I mean, they're offering the Lakeline stuff to people. He might not be allowed to do that. Just coming, like I said, working retail and stuff. That's kind of a gray area with referring people to another product. But I mean, he is doing, and he said he's running, and it's his. Like I said, I didn't want to say anything or let him know who I am exactly, and yeah, I hope that answered, you know, Hill Shepherd. I hope that helped. I told you I would, and I'm a little disappointed. I'm on the teeter-totter here, and I'm going back and forth. Okay, so a little disappointed that the part's taking the time that it has to ship. Okay, because I mean, in all honesty, it should be here by now. Okay, that's just the way it should be. But talking to him, I'm glad Mark Kressner's out of there. I'm just going to be flat honest. I mean, I hate it that somebody had to lose their job. But from what I've read online, as far as how the old Millenniums came about, he deserved to lose his job, because supposedly what happens is when you send a firearm in to be repaired and it is unrepairable, they will destroy that gun and serial number. Supposedly they were showing up at crime scenes, so when the ATF was running the numbers, they were coming back as, well, these guns should have been destroyed. That's how they got into Taurus, in the factory, going through all their acquisition and dispositions. Started noticing that every time these particular guns came in for just stupid stuff like, you know, sight fell off, they were getting new trigger groups put in them. And it was a competitive, or a repetition thing, that every gun that came in that was the old Millenniums got new triggers. That's when they applied and took them to the drop safety testing facility, where they failed. Mark Kressler supposedly was immediately fired, as he should, and I take it very seriously. Like I said, I work gun retail, firearm retail, and I've done it for 4 or 5 years. I take my job very seriously, and I'm the first line of defense of keeping bad guys from owning guns. Okay, so the last thing in this world that I want is for criminals to have firearms. And this asshole, you know, was doing what he was doing, sliding them out the back door, or somebody was, not saying he was personally there handing them off, but he clearly had some ties in with it. They wouldn't immediately fired him if he didn't. So, Yeah, I am glad to hear that he's gone. And I'm glad to hear that, I can't recall, something Anthony or Anthony something is the new CEO. And I did hear that he used to run Colt and Magpul. So that's good. That means that, you know, it should be up and running on a good foot. It's probably going to take some time though. Because there's a lot of guns out there. There's a lot of firearms out there that they're going to have to fix first. You know, so on one side of the factory, they're going to have to be improving stuff, new stuff going out. And on this other side of the factory, they're going to be taking in stuff and fixing them and sending them back out. So it's not going to be an overnight deal. It's just not, unfortunately. But once again, guys, I appreciate you guys sticking through this. I had to pause my address and stuff like that, but appreciate you guys sticking through this. Hopefully Taurus gets their shit together and starts producing better firearms. I'd really like to see them just limit their line. They have a way too confusing line of firearms. There's no reason why we need like 20 different models of the Judge. It's just not, okay? You need a black one and a stainless one. Simple. So hopefully they get that together, and like always, I want to encourage you to be performance driven in life and demand greatness. Thanks for watching.